it's like, damn, where do I even begin? Maybe I shouldn't at all, but I got this feeling within. Not a gut feeling, but I got a feeling. Either way, here's my way of dealing with it. Yeah, I think it's time to die, address shit. Try to get shit off my mind and chest shit. And since we spent so much time on Netflix, let me take you back to the night we met. It's 2007, cold day in December. We got introduced. To this day I remember what you were wearing, where you were standing. I remember everything, I could've ever forget it. That was the first time I caught your attention. The first time you noticed my presence. I was hopelessly in love before you noticed me. Prayed rosaries, I was already breathless, both part of a scene. One that I would quit, cause it's ugly as a sight can get. Except for you, of course, you were beautiful, like a flower growing out of a pile of shit. Yeah, and now I knew your name. But could I be with you? No way. I was cool with you and I was cool with him. So was it cool? Sure, it's cool, no thing, yeah right. But you and I connected, got along, and started spending time together. You were now in my reach, but way out of my league. But I learned to love you like a friend. Well, plus I'm not the type of guy who would dare to hit on a girl who's in a relationship. Looking back, I wouldn't change a thing. Sometimes the right thing to do is to take a hit. And I'm not gonna lie, at times it hurt, that is true. But overall we worked as a crew. With you I shared both the best and worst of my youth. From almost turning on to always returning to you. I slept on your couch, you cried on my shoulder when you were drunk and hurt. And I was still sober at daybreak, praying that the night wasn't over. Spent Sundays doing nothing, eating fries on your sofa. Watch TV till you had to go back to bed. And if you didn't kick me out, I would've never left. Damn, you were my homegirl, I was your best friend. You probably should've told me that back then, cause as the years passed I started missing that feeling. Guess you were mad that I was quitting the scene, and I guess you were scared that I was willing to leave, yeah. But I was never thinking of leaving. You were beginning to seem a little bitter than me. Seemed far more bitter than sweet. I had to change, it was time to. I was right too, I did it not to spite you, I did it for me. But you didn't believe that shit had to change. You only criticized decisions I made. You were slipping away, what I was aiming at would make you laugh, so I hid it away. But, I mean come on, you were changing as well. Around the time your relationship ended, we could have already been dating back then. But I waited instead, I don't know. Maybe I had moved on. Maybe I just didn't have the balls, I don't know. Maybe I just needed you as a friend, but you weren't there, and that's for sure. Cause when I started getting my life together, we spent less and less time together. You disagree, but it wasn't cause of me. It was you having no understanding for my endeavors. Felt abandoned, you were lacking belief. Instead of backing me, you would crap on my dreams. You called me a sellout, I told you get the hell out of my life if you can't be happy for me. But let me set this straight, I never wanted our friendship to end this way. But I cut my losses and lost ya, as we both went our separate ways. That was the first time I thought that was it, I'd never see you again. And I was comfortable with the thought of no longer having you in my life. That pulled me down into the fucking abyss. I was done with you, mocking me, and done with all the other things you've done to me. I was done with you, you were done with me, great. And then I got that email, the one from a female. Haven't seen her in years, the one I thought about deleting. Now I'm reading it weird, your email, asking me for a meeting. First I didn't even believe it was real. Plus honestly I was still hella mad. But then I thought everyone deserves a second chance, so I decided to text you back. You know about the wheres and whens. You know I'm stubborn, it took a lot for me to do this. Felt like I didn't really need to do this. So you still mean to do this? Then for months I didn't hear from you till you hit me up. Yeah, I still mean to do this, followed by some cheap excuses. Do you even know how shitty it is to wanna make amends and claim to be busy and shit the fuck out of here? I don't need to listen to this. You must think that I'm an idiot, bitch. So you were busy for 4 months. Don't you lie to me for 2 months. Even too busy to reply to me. Was right about you all along. I was right to leave or hit me up when you don't even have the time for me. What I done told you to go fuck yourself. I considered it the final goodbye for me. You got the rage, but actually I was hurting. This time you didn't even let me down in person. I would have been so happy had it worked. You tried to fix shit, but in fact you made it worse and worse.